Marlene Miles from Foothills Animal Rescue, and I just want to talk a little bit about our adoption process. So we have both cats and dogs at our shelter and adoption center. We do on-site adoptions and we do off-site adoptions. At our off-site adoptions, we have adoption counselors that work one-on-one with our potential adopters. They know the most about the dogs and or cats that we have at the events. They give you the opportunity to get to know the animals. You get to walk them around. They talk about their spay and neuter behavior, a little history of Foothills Animal Rescue, and how the adoption process actually works. The on-site adoptions are about the same thing, except that you're in a shelter environment. So in that case, you really get to know about the animals and you get to see almost all of our animals at the on-site adoptions. So our process for adoptions is pretty simple. Number one is when you walk in the door, either you have already seen the animal on site and or on some of our adoption websites, be it our own at foothillsanimal.org and or Pet Finder or a couple of other adoption websites. Based upon that, we bring you back, we introduce you to the dog that you really like, or maybe there's another one that interests you, and or a cat. So we have kittens and cats in our facility along with our dogs. The second part of the process is we have you fill out an adoption application and we ask a few vital questions, such as do you live alone? Do you live with family? If you do live with family, we like to have everyone meet the animal that you're interested in, and that's to make sure that everyone understands about the animal, that the animal actually picks them, and that everyone gets along. The second thing we also do during our application process is we ask if there's other animals in the house. If there are other dogs, then we do a doggy intro. Now you could do that at the shelter, or you can do that off-site, being you could do it in a neutral area, or we can come to your home and do a home visit. Overall, the process itself of meeting the dog, doing the intros, having the family meet the dog and or cat, takes about a half hour to an hour, maybe sometimes a little longer based upon how many people need to meet. And then at that point, we ask just a few more questions about how you're going to care for the animal, if you have a vet, and then we talk about the animal itself. So all of our animals are spayed, neutered, microchipped, and basic vaccinations, including rabies for dogs. In most cases, based upon how the interview process goes, how the meet and greet goes, you can take the dog or cat home that day, which is pretty incredible. So we just want to give every cat and dog an opportunity to find a new home and a lifelong loving home. So that's our main goal for this whole adoption process. Thank you.